Celebrating Black History. The Irving Black Arts Council hosts their annual program honoring resilience, love, and artistry.
It's important to connect with the past so that you know who you are.
The Little Mermaid. Irving Youth Theatre takes us under the sea with an imaginative presentation of the Disney classic.
I've always dreamed as a kid of being on stage, being in a movie, just doing all that stuff, so it really feels like a dream come true.
Fresh Deli. The city celebrates the opening of a new sandwich shop that's offering a variety of handcrafted subs and authentic cheesesteaks.
We make everything fresh to order, fresh ingredients, fresh meat.
And in Feature Flix, I review the twisted romantic thriller starring Jack Quaid and Sophie Thatcher, Companion.
Iris, wake up.
What are you doing? Shut her down already.
What is she talking about, Josh?
Hello everyone, welcome to Irving Spotlight. I'm Susan Stevens. We begin tonight with the always inspiring annual Black History Month program, which featured jazz-infused poetry and storytelling by Janet Forney.
Shackles, no more chains, no more bondage, I am free.
We appreciate each and every one of you taking the time out of your Sunday schedule to spend with us for just 1 hour to celebrate and honor Black History Month.
Irving Black Arts Council President Lenny Johnson organizes the Black History Month celebration every year.
And Zora's voice is still ringing in mine, still dancing in the jazz of my memory.
It's a program that means a great deal to the community and to her.
It honors my mom and dad. We grew up seeing Black history in my home. And my parents thought it was important, not only for us, but my neighbors, because not all my neighbors was Black. So they thought it was important to share that.
She shares this celebration once again at the Irving Art Center with a moving dance. Special presentations from Irving ISD students, including a Langston Hughes poem read by Demario Jones.
I live here too. I want freedom just as you. Democracy.
Good job.
And performer Janet Forney shares stories and poetry of literary icons.
We're putting on a production that entails Black history from the Cujo Lewis story to our guest today, which will be Mr. and Mrs. Martin, Miss Irma P. Hall. We'll tell her story. I'll read some of her poetry.
It is their story that teaches us the power of connection, the power of hope and love.
It became important for me to let their voices to continue to be heard. And that's the whole premises for today, is that the voices are still heard.
The Black History Month celebration brings the community together to learn about a significant moment in time while encouraging us to look at our own past.
If you don't know your history, you don't know yourself.
Which is why the program hopes to inspire future generations through this compelling showcase.
Every year is a new generation and a new chance and a new opportunity to sing, dance, honor, and say it all over again. On behalf of the Irving Black Arts Council, thank each and every one of you for being here to celebrate with us. We will see you guys right back here next year. Thank you so much.
The Irving Arts Center continues to host show-stopping entertainment with a beloved musical performance. The Irving Youth Theatre takes the community under sea for an enchanting story about the sacrifices we make for love and acceptance in The Little Mermaid Jr.
I just don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be so bad. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything?
We are presenting Irving Youth Theater's version of The Little Mermaid Jr.
You'll never guess what I found today. Look, have you ever seen something so wonderful in your whole entire life? Whoa, cool.
What is it?
I'm not sure.
The story is about a young lady who dreams of being in a different place. She really wants to be where the humans are, and she falls in love with a prince that she sees from afar, but she can't be with them unless she becomes a human herself. And so it's that story of her journey for true love.
Oh, I don't hear a heartbeat. Wait. He's breathing. Look at him. He's so beautiful.
I've loved this movie since I was like 5 years old. I feel like it's just exciting because I get to look at like the little girl to me and be like, hey, we did it. I've always dreamed as a kid of like being on stage, being in a movie, like just doing all that stuff, so it really feels like a dream come true. I'm looking forward to seeing all those kids in the stands, like smiling and like just feeling the really magic of Irving Youth Theatre.
The directors, they did like a really great job helping us.
Mr. and Dr. Hill are so kind. They're just awesome.
We love what theater does to help kids.
It's made me feel more welcome, more loved, more just like I'm meant to be.
I wasn't always this like confident. It really helped me like become confident in front of an audience, and now I'm not nervous at all to like say something in front of anybody.
Now, follow that voice to the ends of the earth if we have to.
Aye, Captain.
It's so much more than what's on the stage, because it's important to be a great character on stage, but it's even more important to have great character in real life. And so that's what we believe theater does, and the joy of the audience of seeing a show, and theater just brings people together and fills people with joy. So for us, it's a true labor of love. We're just so proud of the work that the kids have done and that the families do to help bring the show together.
You born unfortunate soul!
From a stage production of a kid-friendly romance to a twisted love story on the big screen, love is in the air and in the palm of our hands as the new sci-fi romantic thriller Companion pushes all the right buttons for an instant cult classic. Filmmaker Drew Hancock's directorial feature follows a seemingly happy couple, Iris and Josh, who go on a weekend getaway with friends at a remote cabin. But things take a chaotic and bloody turn when it's revealed Iris is a robot companion. The less you know about this plot, the better, as the number of twists and turns are endless. But Companion is already being raved as the first best film of the year. What I can tell you is that it excels through enthralling performances by the entire cast, especially stars Jack Quaid and Sophie Thatcher.
Shut her down already.
What is she talking about, Josh?
Horror fans may recognize Thatcher from the popular series Yellow Jackets, or more recently, the acclaimed psychological thriller Heretic. But after this role, it's safe to say Thatcher is going to be an unforgettable talent we will be seeing a lot more of. Aside from the fact that she can cry from one eye at a time on command, she impressively emotes a robotic character who is truly in love and can feel every emotion. And we feel for her. Quaid, who normally plays the good guy, tackles the villainous role in a subtle and humorous manner. All the while, the two have great on-screen chemistry. There isn't anything too revolutionary in the film, but it does entertainingly warn audiences about the dangers of technology and why it's best not to have full control of your partner. Companion touches on feminism, greed, loneliness, and hones in on how we should treat our significant others with respect while taking audiences on an unpredictable and hilarious thrill ride. It's an unexpected must-see that's sure to capture your heart.
Eli, Iris, shh, baby, you're on the phone.
Companion is now playing. Check AMC Irving Mall and Alamo Drafthouse Cinema Las Colinas for showtimes. The Irving Las Colinas Chamber of Commerce recently celebrated the opening of a new sub shop in Irving. Lenny's Grill and Sub serves handcrafted deli sandwiches and authentic cheesesteaks with fresh ingredients.
We would like to welcome you all to the ribbon cutting celebration at Lenny's Grill and Subs.
1, 2, 3, hot dog!
We serve delicious Philly cheesesteaks, and we also serve many variety of deli subs, from our Italian to our American club to our turkey sandwiches.
It's perfect.
We also have our hot sandwiches. We have a hot Italian, we have a meatball, and we also have a chicken Philly. We definitely serve mac and cheese. It is a really new item on our menu, and it's a delicious item.
It's always nice to have something new come in. Irving and Las Colinas is so special in that we have so many diverse people in town, and so we have lots of fabulous restaurants, and so I just say the more the merrier.
We have our first restaurant in Grapevine. That restaurant has been there for 5 years, and we opened that location up in 2019, a little bit before the COVID shutdown. And so we looked at this location several times, and we just fell in love with this location, and so we decided to put our second restaurant here. We make everything fresh to order, fresh ingredients, fresh meat. Nothing is pre-made. I always tell everybody, we make all our sandwiches with love.
After trying a new restaurant, you'll want to attend some, if not all, of the upcoming local entertainment. Levi Gomez, our man about town, shares his suggestions of fun things you can do around the city.
Enjoy a craft and some treats, and starting halfway through the event, listen to stories about Ramadan for the upcoming holiday. Families with children of all ages are welcome at the West Irving Library, Thursday, February 27th at 7 p.m. Don't go to the library on March 1st. Everyone will be here at the Irving Convention Center for the North Texas Teen Book Festival. This annual free event features middle grade and young adult literature with author discussions, book sales, signings, and more. Join the fun on Saturday, March 1st from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Take advantage of Second Saturday at the Irving Archives and Museum with free admission. Participate in a special workshop where you can reflect on family heritage and create a legacy kit to pass down to future generations. Get crafty on Saturday, March 8th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's the first all-female production of Shakespeare's Henry V. Will there shall be a victory in the battle for equality or a target for tomatoes? Go into the breaches March 7th through the 22nd at Dupree Theater at the Irving Arts Center. March 9th is Second Sunday Fun Day at the Irving Arts Center with the theme Playing with Patterns. Experience this free event to create quilt-inspired art led by members of the Irving Quilt Guild. Work in America is a photography exhibition featuring immigrants and first-generation Americans at work at small skilled trades. Explore the portraits and interviews at the Irving Archives and Museum through May 25th.
And that wraps up this episode of Irving Spotlight. Join us next time as we slide down snowy hills and participate in winter fun at the city's annual Frost Fest. And we're trying a sweet new addition to the Toyota Music Factory that's bringing a piece of the State Fair of Texas to Irving. As always, tell us stories you'd like to see on the show. You can email us at ictn@cityofirving.org or connect with us on social media. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on X and Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for tuning in and have a great evening. For Irving Spotlight, I'm Susan Stevens.